Hi, welcome, welcome. Wait me a second. Pum. Hi, Tito. How are you? Let me get the audio from the game. Is this time again? Huh. Is this the audio? Oh, you yeah, this one walking. Oh, that's so nice. I don't know what the audio of the game is. I know. I just saw the wine 64. Yeah, I'm fine too. I just did a little cleaning on my house and just some usual stuff, you know. Yeah, I've been doing fine. Yesterday was a little lazy after I finished the Fire Emblem stream, but yeah, yeah, we're playing the Doom 64, but the the remake, the remaster, the port, whatever you want to call it, from Bethesda in 2021, 2022. What? How? I think it's 2020. But yeah, contrary to another game that I played recently, this one. Hi, Rami. This one, I do have some experience. So let's just do it on the first difficulty. I do remember some things about, yeah, this is the Berserk. About Doom 64 a little bit. Because I played it on my Switch. And also a little bit on this PC port. And I found it really cool. But I was so Doom 2 peeled that I just never finished it. But still, I did get a little far. You didn't know how to get the super secret level in map 1. I don't remember really, but we can try. We can try. You can try back with me. I maybe I should like turn down the rule of backseating. That had only been like controversial to say the least. Although there are some people that definitely backseat a little bit too much sometimes. Personally, it hasn't happened like a lot recently. I have been able to play most games spoiler free. So yeah, I also have my chat now on my laptop. I'm constantly switching setup. Yeah, this I love this map, by the way. I don't know why did they go so hard with the map, you know? No, it was like, do I have to get the this? I think, yeah, this is the blue key card. Destroy all barrels and a door opens at the for like 2 seconds. It's not super important though. And at the 11th it's for so we should hunt for some barrels. Okay, I will try to do that. I will try it. I've never ever done that. I usually, when I play Doom, I try to play without a guide, but you know, sometimes the secrets are too obscure, you know. Like, yeah, how you have to save the burners or for last, or you won't be fast enough. Let's sanity check that we did that. Oh, there is also some healing we can take. Yeah, there is one. Yeah, and there are two. Like, how close to the entrance is the... Is it like here? Let's go back. Like, this game looks so cool. I never played Doom 64 before. And you are 064 and you haven't played Doom 64, huh? No, but really, you should play Doom 64. It's a really cool game. Honestly, a really different vibe than the usual Doom. It's one of my favorite ways to, like, I'm gonna admit I do love the Doom soundtrack, but I'm a sucker for the environmental music that Doom 64 has, because of the PS1 Doom. I like PS1 Doom. I play it a lot on my Miu Mini because it's a little less demanding in the sense of course there is the native PR boom port that every single thing that has a pulse has, but the Doom port for the PS1 has less complicated levels, which is, I find them appropriate for console playing, so that's why I like it. Ironically, I think it's up in the race, but okay, it's been a bit. It's unironically one of my favorite of the official ID. What the night dive? The night dive levels, or are you talking about PS1 Doom? Yeah, that's another cool thing about Doom 1, and also Doom 1 PS1 version is just such a cool... Oh, I mean Doom 64. Yeah. Doom 1 PlayStation Edition is just so different compared to normal Doom. Like, not only the mood, but also like the lighting and stuff, that I really only see that on Doom 64. I think I wait. I think I got it. There we go. Oh shit. Oh, I had to be faster. Okay. But yeah, Doom 64 is great. Honestly, the 64 shooters in general, like, you know, not only, I know, oh, that's how. Oh, so that's how you get back here. Okay. So let's check for every single barrel, and then we can go back there using that. But yeah, Doom 64, PlayStation Doom was such an interesting era. There is a new secret map in the PS1 Doom that lets you get the super shotgun in Doom. Yeah, I know that. I had the super shotgun on the PS1 release, and I found it so cool. And in general, like, I really think that, and this is not me repeating, like I'm gonna be clear. When I saw videos about Doom ports, I wanted to try it for myself, because yeah, there is like your typical YouTuber opinion basically, but I did try both Doom 64 in the original 64 and Doom PS1, and I find it so good. And also the 32X. I don't dislike the 32X version that much as other people, but I do have to admit that the music is like really low here. But it's a fine port in the sense of it works in low powered systems, so that's That's what I appreciate about Doom 32X. And also there are mods for Doom 32X that kind of fix the music. Okay, so now we have to go here, and then I think I didn't miss any barrels. I didn't think so. So I need to try that fan completed version of 32X. Yeah, no, I only tried the music fix. I haven't played the 32X completed version. The only version that I haven't played because it's really like, I don't know, I don't want to emulate that console specifically, is the Atari Jaguar version. But I have played the GBA version, and yeah, and this is, in my opinion, the GBA version is not as good as people say. Wait. Oh, did I screw up the secret? Oh, I think I screw up. Anyways, I think I missed a barrel. One in the corner. I think one got missed. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We will just move on. Yeah, I think I missed. Yeah, I missed so many secrets. So I love that they keep the password system, even though you can you can save in this version of Doom 64. I'm glad that they still keep the password, and I think they keep the original passwords. So if you have like password from the Doom 64 era, like the OG, you can basically play it where you left off as a kid. It's kind of cool. They really nailed this remaster, to be honest. Amplification goggles. You're saving ahead of time, yeah. Oh my god. Fucking fly came into my room. I hate flies. Let me open the window for it so it can go away. Go away! Oh my god. Fucking fly. I hate bugs. I hate bugs so much. You don't understand. They have technical advantage and they suck. Literally, they suck. Okay, wait. No, I think I need the key, right? I think you can use password for the fun levels that the secret master gets anyways. Oh. So we can check them out either way. That's cool. Yeah, I wonder if someone was playing Doom 64 before this release was announced, and then find out that you can use the same password. Like, oh my god, I can continue in a more modern version. There we go. I love it so much. I don't know. I really love the sprite work, you know, all the stuff in this version. I don't know. I am a fan of Doom 1 and 2. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's so cool. Like, and I have played this on a real 64, by the way, because I got the opportunity when I went to a gamer bar on Santiago. It was called Insert Coin. And they had N64 there, and we played some Doom with my friends. Doom 64, Mario Party 2. So yeah. Ah, right. This is the teleporting one. I kind of remember that, but I don't remember how to grab it. Oh, wait. I think you have to... Oh, shit. No, that was not the one. Not that either. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. Fuck. But I remember now. Yeah, this game is also so troll compared to, you know, Initial Doom, as you can see with the surprise reinforcement. Yeah, the effects is much better, lol. Yeah. Sorry if I can... Like, I'm not that immediate because now my game is on full screen, so I can't see you guys chatting in real time. I have to kind of move my head towards my laptop to see the chat. So I'm sorry if I can't read the message like right after you send it, but I'm still reading. Don't game most like remember. Oh my god. I don't remember that, but that's a funny comparison, not gonna lie. I haven't played DK64 in a while. That game kind of traumatized me for some reason. I don't know. The game over Scream was scary in my opinion. That PK will just laugh at you. It was scary. Doing coconut mode. Coconut mode. I mean, there may be some but also I love that these enemies are actually invisible. Like, I don't know. There may be a Doom what, you know, like for the Doom 1 engine or the Doom 2 that may have an sprite replacement, kind of like the Mario one. Oh, I see it. See? There was a secret here. Always check your maps. So how do we open that door? Maybe a switch or something. Rare game over Scream always wanted you to feel like you fail. This only happened 20 years after in Smash Ultimate. Yeah, but in Smash Ultimate, it's not like scary. I don't know. Like, it's the mood. It's the mood that game over screen has. That, and also the fact, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. Stop it. Oh my god, I lost half my health there. Do you guys have some health packs? No. Wait. Huh. I did hear something. It's gonna be a... Yeah. It's been a while since I played Doom 64, so I don't remember exactly how to... I think I just have to run, right? Yeah. Yep, that was the trick. Yeah, for the red key. Oh, fuck. No, I'm gonna die. Okay, skill issue. It's been a while since I played. And now I'm a foot shorter. Like, if I need to be shorter than now, I'm already... I am already short. I'm a short girl. Being short does have your... There's lights that show the crusher cap. Yeah, I noticed that, but I just stubbornly went forward. You know, I just roll it. Yeah, mega armor. But yeah, no, it's not short, it's fan size. Yeah, being short, being fan size does have its benefits sometimes. I mean, I'm not that short, like, I'm not the shortest. Like, but for example, when I was at school, I was one of the shortest of my class. But don't that mean that at least for photos, I was always like put in the front. Like, even though I don't like photos, that was a nice feature for my parents at least. Like, they could see me in the ceremonies because I was so short that they always put it on like on, they put me in the spotlight, you know. I think you have, yeah, I have to go here and go here, go here. Yeah, go here, let it disappear, and then you get this stuff. See? The sound effects are a little too loud. The music is fine. Okay, let me check that. Oh, that's why. Let's see. Is that better? I think it's that better. Yeah, but oh, sorry. Yeah, I couldn't hear you over the shink and shit. I'm sorry. You know, it wouldn't be a Chila stream without music and like sound issues. You know, that's our like our true consistent branding. Sound issues. That's better. Yeah, that's a lot better. I mean, it kind of helped me too, because now I can hear to my thoughts because I couldn't hear myself either. Ah. Then I need to go down. You're going down. Disturbing the peace. Oh shit. Oh. Pressure light my ass. Oh shit. Wait, did you guys didn't get the announcement? Did this thing broke again? Streamer bot, are you broken again? Yeah, you're broken. But yeah, it's another is coming. It's coming in like a minute. Let me check something real quick. There we go. Yeah. So let's go back to Doom 64. There we go. 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 Much better. Oh. oh, both lagging low. Yeah. Yeah, so I have to I had to tell tell you myself like, wait, are you really not working? That was supposed to be the trigger. There it goes. No, because I trigger it. I had to manually trigger that. So it technically wasn't the bot. It was me. It was me all along. I am Chila Beep Boop. Oh, right. Oh, I remember this part. A good part. Ah. There we go. Now we should be able to go here. Raven's Tear! Also, wait. Oh, I didn't notice that this texture, like, it's only moving and it's not like a... I thought it was a mechanical belt for some reason. I'm too used to create. Like, I see a moving thing and I think, oh, he's gonna move me. I'm too Minecraft coded right now. I'm too Minecraft coded. Disturbing the peace. In my eyes. Not tell me the things you're talking about this behind my back. The tenacity holding her down. It's too late for apologies. Going down. I believe you. No, that I think that's another. Is that another? Wait. I'm thinking of a different level, I think. A different secret. There is a mod of GDC Doom that Doom 64.5 regular Doom maps when you load it. Oh! Also, did you hear that there is drama going on GC Doom? Because the creator pulled like an AI code, like AI generated code. Like, and he was like, it's not a big deal, and a lot of people of the GitHub were pissed off at his attitude. So they were like, what are you gonna, graph code using AI basically, and he was like, what are you gonna do, fork it? And they fork it. I think it's called Doom, yeah, something like that. You see Doom, you see. So I think that's the new engine that I have to use now. I mean, to be fair, right? I like what GS Doom does for custom game, but for playing vanilla Doom, I do prefer. The problem is not that. Yeah, but basically, yeah, it was like something like Rami says. It was like the strata broke the camel. Kind of like what happened with Fabsol in the Terraria Calamity community, in the Calamity mod, for example. That the straw that broke the camel's back was him having a server with minors. Yeah. And the fact that that was the camel that broke the camel's back, but people were sick of him. So like the only reason why him was still around because he was the creator of the Calamity mod, but they just got so sick of him that when they literally had to cut him on a crime, because that's a crime, that's when he finally left Calamity. And I'm honest, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't care about Calamity that much because I got personally really tired of playing that mod, because I played a lot of Terraria mods, especially when the pandemic hit, and Calamity was one of the ones that got me tired. But I think I want to play Calamity now that that asshole is gone. Because I was a little bit lurking in the Calamity Discord, and he was an asshole. He was a fucking asshole. And he was transphobic as fuck. I don't vibe with that, you know? For obvious reasons. There is also another mod in the Terraria community that is called Calamity Fables, which is funny because it's made by like 20 developers that left Calamity because they fed up. They were fed up with this creator, like with Fabsol, and then the name, like Fables, is obviously a reference to Fabless, basically Calamity without Fabsol, and now technically both Calamity versions are without Fabsol. So I don't know what is going on there, because I do think that the mod Calamity Fables is honestly pretty cool, but it's kind of like an alternative version of Calamity more than the Calamity mod itself. I don't know, like it's really weird, but I want to check it out. I haven't checked it out because, as I said, I was really fed up with Terraria stuff for a while. I played like 1,000 hours of Terraria. I did get bored. Graf has been banned of Doom World multiple times. Imagine being so toxic that even being the creator of the biggest source port doesn't save you. Yeah, that exactly. This is the same thing that happened basically, or maybe not the same thing, but just because you create some stuff, when you're in a community fan-made project, you are not immune, my dude. Like you cannot be an asshole. Like I argue that you should be even more of an example and more of a good person, because more eyes are going to be on you. So and yeah, people will fork it. People will fork your stuff if you're an asshole. But yeah, that happens a lot on fan games, on programming circles, and the ego is something that like can ruin so many good projects. But thankfully, because this was a source port, and not only a source port, it was an open source one, it could be forked. I have a theory. Wait. No. I have a theory that the 64th price for the Kako Demon and the Pain Elemental got picked up. Maybe. You know what? That's an interesting... That could be it. Wait, did I just saw that? Yeah, you saw that, right? How do I get that secret? Oh. Yeah. There we go. Oh. Wait, how? How? I think I... Oh, I got it. Yeah, I got it. There we go. Oh. Not enough, but not enough bullets. Where's the red key? Is it back there? Yeah, I remember now this map. Yep. That's it. The 64K code looks like the Pain Elemental, and the 64 Pain Elemental eye looks like the classic Echo Eye. A coder got them mixed up, lol. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I thought it was intentional, but now that you say it, you're kind of right. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that something like that happened on a Doom game, or like something not being added because of a code error. I think it happened on the Jaguar port. Like there is like BBFG, I think. The BFG that I think it wouldn't be accessed because it was not properly coded, like to spawn, something like that. Give the version node identity to be on. Let me exactly, and yeah, like sometimes mistakes happens, and like Bob Ross says, happy mistakes, you know. Happy little mistakes. Kind of reminds me a little bit of that argument on whether Melee is a buggy game or not. I personally don't think that. I personally think that Melee's mechanics being so... It's kind of intentional, kind of not, but... Oh shit! Oh my god, I did go. Happy little cockatoo. Yeah, I was so lost in the sauce that I died. Oh shit. It's gonna be tough. But we're not safe dating. We're not bitches. I mean, I'm a bitch, but not in Doom. When you don't have any more ammo, so you have to use your punch. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Fighting games or fighting games. Also, I think one of the things that makes Mario Kart DS so interesting compared to, for example, another games in the series is sneaking system on the drift. We can say the same thing for fighting games. We can say the same thing for racing games. We can say the same thing for popular games that are people speedrun a lot, like Mario 64. Like Everybody loved watching Mario 64 BLJs, you know? Well, yeah, we visited Street. Wait. Can I? Huh. Thank you for the berserk. Also, sorry for the flashing light. If you're... I don't know why... Ah, wait, it's the berserk probably. If you're epileptic, please turn down the colors on your screen. I hope you're not epileptic. There we go. Oh, don't lose the marker on the or the upgrades though. Yeah. You're asking a little too much from me. You have been watching me for some time now, Rami. You know that I'm stupid and I miss stuff so many so many times. Never decided to apply this. Yeah. Wait, how does... I remember that you have to push something for... So I don't remember this level, like how do we get that gun, but I do remember that we can have it. Can I shoot it? Yeah, I shoot. Oh yeah, just shoot it. Yeah. Yeah. I can be I can be intelligent sometimes. Oh shit! Right, this guy. I remember when I first started playing Doom, whenever I see those guys, I was like, holy shit, oh no, I'm fucked. And now after playing Plutonia and master levels from Doom 2, I am like desensitized of any enemy. I am like, well, that's another business day here in the here in Mars. Just strafe, and you will be fine. Oh, I don't remember this puzzle. Huh? Oh wait, is it? Oh no, that wasn't it. I think I fucked up. Maybe. Did I fuck up? For a secret, this is for the secret level. Huh, I see. So I did fucked up. Huh. Well, that's where it is. Password time. Yeah, there's no way to reset it, right? So just let's move on. Let's move on. I mean, to be fair, you can beat. Nah, it's gone. Yeah. Doom is designed to be beaten even if you die and lose your upgrade. You just get an easier time if you're better. It's kinda. I kinda love that. If you're better at the game, you get an easier time than if you're a fucking noob and just die and die consistently like me. Like there is no free hangouts here. Free handouts. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get it. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, I think I need to do the whole round. Secret levers are for getting the marker keys to get overpowered. You don't really need them, though. Yeah, exactly. You don't really need any upgrade. Because every level is designed for you to be beaten with the things on the level. So, like for example, the final level in Doom 2, you can stack all you want. You still can beat the Baphomet. It was how was it called, like that big computer thingy that has like, what was it, the Baphomet in Doom 2? Icon of Sin. Yeah, the Icon of Sin. You can still beat it with what the lever offers, you know. I know because I did. I know because I suck. Because I died a couple of times. No. Hmm. Secret levels basically just let you skip the final boss? Really? Huh. That's interesting. Gimme, gimme. There we go. I love those chain battle reactions. I don't know, they appeal to my TikTok brain, even though I don't watch TikTok. You know. And then we get the super shotgun again. See, there is no need to worry about losing an upgrade, because you're gonna get it back later, and then you're gonna lose it later, and then you're gonna get it back later, and then you're gonna lose it later. So how do we get that? I know we can. It was that easy. Okay. You have all the keys, the boss get no extra enemies, and the marker just deletes so fast. Oh! Oh, so that's what you refer to skipping. I see. Yeah, I have never beaten this before. I played a little bit, as I said, on my Switch, but I don't finish it. Like I didn't finish it. I don't know if that is gonna be possible this stream. I kind of just wanted to play, but at the same time, if it happens, it happens. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, I see how this works. I'm getting pretty good with secrets, huh? Didn't expect that, did ya? Oh, all right, you can. I do like that the secret map had a purpose in the 64 in classes don't require for finding it. Yes, yeah, you're right. And there are some secret maps that sucks, but there are also like cool secret maps. Like for example, the obvious, the really obvious one is the Wolfenstein maps. Do I miss something? Did I miss something? How do I open that door? Do I have to? There's something that I'm missing. Yeah, it's a little switch hunty, you know. Do I have anywhere else to go? I did that. Can you help me out? I don't understand when. Is there something that I'm missing? Oh, now it's working. Now the bot is working. Did you do anything with the blank containers? No. Doesn't seem like it. Just shooting and shooting and shooting and nothing happens. Huh. I usually have to relearn to do stuff when I replay 64. I don't know. Oh, well. Yeah, me neither. They are pretty straightforward compared to 64. Oh, I didn't go here. I see. Okay, I found it. I think I found it. Yeah. It was just 64 being Doom being like really similar. I thought that was the secret area that I went through, but it wasn't. Oh well. That's to be. There we go. Oh shit. Not this again. Not my inches being shorter. Not cool, Sonic. I think I got it. Yeah, I think I got it. There we go. Now we get the red key. Also, welcome back. I know it was an announcement thingy. Thank you for supporting the channel though. Appreciate it so much. Concha tu madre. What the hell? That was a little buggy, not gonna lie. I didn't pick up immediately the thing. There we go. Huh. Wait, I think I know what to do here. And go. Touch every single wall. That's the the rule, like You know that rule that you guys said on the Clock Tower stream, like click every single pixel? The same applies for Doom. Every single wall can be a secret. I think that they never the lost souls in 64 too. I think they are. Oh, yeah, you're right. They are. Yeah, they are a pest. Yeah. Different genres, different games, same same principle. Click every single door. Shit. Oh my god, Rabbit. I don't know if you have played a Smash Remix, but do you know that in a Smash Remix there is a Smash 64 stage? It's really cool, to be honest. And also the music is like a mix with Doom 1, Doom 2, and Doom 64 music. It's awesome. It's awesome, baby. Let's just fix it. Yeah, that's. I mean, you know what would be hype is either remix or Rex, Smash Rex. One of those two mods has to add Doom Guy to Smash Bros. That would be hype. That would be really hype. I really want to play as Doom Guy in Smash 4, in Smash Bros. Imagine shooting with your shotgun at Mario. That's the real Sakurai way. I need a steam pack, please. I need a health pack. There we go. Yeah, I wanted Doom Guy. Yeah, I did too, but at the same time, I kind of went like, it's not gonna happen, sadly. And I did have some, like, if you ask me, I would have put like Ryu Hayabusa, because Ninja Gaiden was pretty iconic for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Like, there is no, like, there is people like still talks about Ninja Gaiden being like harder than Dark Souls. And I also wanted Doomguy. And personally, I wanted a Monster Hunter rep. Like, we already have Rathalos as a boss, but I really wanted a stage and in like a character moveset based on the Monster Hunter weapons. I think it was the perfect opportunity to use the Rise moveset, like with the wire bugs and stuff, because you don't have that excuse that the Monster Hunter guys don't have mobility for Smash Bros. No, they do. They do, because they have the wire bugs. And that could be their Abby. I want to Hayabusa so much too. Yeah, like, I think everyone has their pick that they really wanted, but it's not, like, it didn't happen. And if you don't, like, you're a pretty basic gamer. Because there were so many people left out. Crash Bandicoot, for example. I really wanted Crash. I would scream if Crash was on Smash Ultimate, because Crash is one of my favorite games of all time. I grew up with the PS1, so I may be a little biased, but I genuinely think that Crash deserves that spot alongside Sonic and Pac-Man. Imagine. Yeah, Crash is so cool in Smash. Yeah. Then there is Monster Hunter Rep that I already said. That was one of my most wanted. And there is also like, people are gonna hate me, but I really wanted more Monster Hunter, no more Fire Emblem reps. I'm happy with Violet, don't get me wrong, but I really wanted like someone like, I don't know, Hector, even though I'm the biggest hater of FP7, or Ephraim. Ephraim is like my pick that I would love. I love Monster Hunter Marvel. Yeah. That too. Like, I hate that game has so much. So, like, they have very good representation of Capcom franchises, but it sucks. It really sucks. It's not. Hey, hi Kachi. I see the spinning warrior from Brent's chat. Hi. I see the Wario. So yeah, we were talking about frustration with the Smash Bros. Roster, like our wish picks that didn't get into Smash Ultimate. Like for example, Doomguy, because you know, it will be fun to gun with a chain gun at Mario. Well, I can't complain in Smash. I got Banjo. Yeah, you got Banjo. And I personally got Violet and Joker, so I'm like not 100% mad. I'm gonna be honest, I did want a Violet, and I really like it the way they handled Violet, because they didn't make another sword fighter per se, like the way that they use that opportunity to represent the weapon triangle. I think that was the right choice, because I think Fire Emblem is so badly represented in Smash. Like, Fire Emblem is much more than just sword. I know in the first Fire Emblem, swords were the best sword. Swords were the best sword. Swords were the best weapon type, but that doesn't mean that it was the only weapon type. Like, give Access and Lances some love, man. I try so hard. No, shit! I got distracted. Yeah, I got Terry. Oh yeah, Terry was another one that I didn't like said like I want to be honest with you. I wanted more like Marco from Metal Slug than Terry, but at the same time, I'm happy that Terry got in, because I love SNK. I genuinely love the Neo Geo and SNK as SNK game, so I'm happy that Terry is into. I mean, to be honest, I think they really missed the mark with only letting like 8 costumes per character, because so many characters were robbed of good costumes. Like, think about Mario. Mario lost his fire power costume. Think about Yoshi. Yoshi doesn't have his black Yoshi costume anymore. And there are so many characters that could benefit of being like, you know, ads for existing characters. Yeah, Bowser March should be Bowser Jr. like with others, and that could be perfect. Like, imagine how many lords we can fit on a Smash with just being a skin of Mart. Like, you have Mart, you have you have Roy, you have Celis, you have Leaf, you have Erika, you have Eliwood, you have Chrome, Lucina. you can even make an argument for the TMS guys. The I don't remember what is it called, the male TMS guy, but he could be a skin too. Imagine. I mean, if I were the Smash Bros. Director, I will cut a lot of the roster and make it a skins, to be honest. Maybe like an Echo Fighter approach. Like for example, I would make Pichu an Echo Fighter of Pikachu. I would make I will make Dr. Mario an Echo Fighter of Mario. More fireman character with fireman slot. Yeah, exactly. Hell, I will even, you know what pissed me off? I will say that the perfect Fire Emblem representative, and hear me out before you get mad at me, because I know, but honestly, Alir would be we're gonna play as Louis. Chila's favorite character. Fuck. Fuck Louis, man. But Alir could be the best Fire Emblem representative, honestly. Because imagine Alir uses the other lords as emblem to represent horses for Sigurd, wyverns for Camilla, magic with Delica, you know? Her final match could be Tiki and transforming into a fucking dragon, or being, you know, a spoiler, and she herself being the 13 emblem. Like, Alir has so much potential for Smash. It's not even funny that she's never gonna get in, because one, Engage she didn't sell that well, and two, because Fortune Whip is probably gonna be the or they gonna get another Fire Emblem representative from Free Houses, because the Free Houses discourse never end. I hate this sign line. Alir's the third spot. The emblems were a good mechanic, and you can't convince me otherwise. The Fire Emblem burns eternally. I know that I will. You could attack with Corgis and Pepsis and Joy-Cons. I mean, it's kind of funny that that's how Alir identity went for many people, but I genuinely think that Engage is the most refined Fire Emblem experience. Like, I really love Engage, guys. I can't cope it with it anymore. I really do love that game. Oh wait. Shit. I'm low health as fuck. I will die. Where is healing when I need to? I need healing so bad. Is there like a secret that I can use? Fuck. Oh my god. Shit. I didn't see my health being so low. But yeah. What other character I would like it? Aside from let's get Fire Emblem out of here. Let's talk about Shin Megami Tensei, because I really wanted a Shin Megami Tensei rep. Even though we have Persona, I know, but Shin Megami Tensei is the franchise that they originated, and I think the best candidate for it would be probably the Demi-Fiend from SMT Free Nocturne. Not only because it's like one of the best SMTs, but even though I do like SMT4 more, I would agree that Flynn is a little boring for Smash. And the Demifin has more, or maybe the Najovino from SNT5 would be also a good pick because the Najovino has good moveset potential. Putting the best SNT character. Dante from the My Cry. Oh, you wish. You wish. I didn't care about about Devil May Cry, but I would admit that Dante would be a cool character, and I feel like you guys, the Devil May Cry fandom, deserve a good version of Dante in a platform game because Dante in PlayStation All Star doesn't fucking count. It doesn't count. You guys didn't deserve that. Why did they choose DMC Devil May Cry Dante instead of normal Dante? Is something that will never be explained. Why we got Dino instead in Dino. Why did they chose that? Like I don't fucking know, Sony. Like you can complain a lot about Nintendo, but Sony does make like really hard for taste-based decisions. Like they do have no taste at all. The hell? Where are you? They were still pushing the reboot at the same time. I mean, yeah, that's why I really think it was tasteless because it didn't feel like a celebration of classics at all. It felt like a marketing tactic, and a really bad one at that, because you don't do a marketing tactic. Like, why two characters that are based, like, you can complain all you want about the clones in Melee, but at least they were fucking evil comrade. Like, what the fuck was that, huh? That is the most tasteless shit that I ever seen. Oh shit. I missed the secret again. Oh shit. I will die again. Oh fuck. I'm screwed. Oh shit. Sony actually wanted classic Dante, but Capcom made them use reboot Dante. That's why he has classic and Dante quotes in that game. Oh my god. Oh, so it's Capcom fault, huh? Oh my god, that sucks, honestly. That sucks so much. Still, I can't believe, like, you make a PlayStation roster and don't include, like, fucking Crash Bandicoot. That's just insane, huh? I know Crash Bandicoot wasn't exclusive to Sony at that time, but Devil May Cry wasn't either. Devil May Cry was born in the PS2, but at that time it was already released on the Xbox 360. I believe in the. I could swear that the Xbox 360 had DMC Devil May Cry. Sakurai, no. Oh yeah, and my boyfriend and I did talk about the roster and stuff with that. Yeah, really. Huh? Wait, did I miss a catchy message? I remember my boyfriend was talking about how they could put a layer in a way to incorporate more Fire Emblem. Oh my god, you did? Oh, so I'm not crazy. I am not crazy. Like, they actually did want to have, like, Spyro and Crash in the game, but the leasing host said no. What the fuck? It was that. Who was? What's Sierra at the time? Fucking Sierra, the fucking nobody. Sierra, the polisher that pretty much killed every single single thing that they touch. Oh my god, now I'm mad. I'm mad for a game of I'm mad for a game from a couple of years ago, but that fucking sucks. Or was it Universal? Probably Universal, now that I think about it. I don't believe Sierra will say fucking no, because Sierra will take any money. Yeah. They were saved by Sakurai. Although it's kind of weird at the same time. I'm not like I gotta say that I am not like, for example, a Raiden hater, because I did play Metal Gear Rising, and that was my first Metal Gear game, so I do enjoy playing as Raiden. But at the same time, it's weird not having a Snake when you have Raiden, you know? It's weird. Yeah. Shara, can you turn this a bit low? Sorry, my ears are a little sensitive. Okay, so don't worry. Oh yeah, they put Raiden in because Snake was Smash. Yeah, it's weird. It's just weird. Even it's weird, even considering that Snake, as I have learned, Snake is not even like just one character. Like you could use like technically you could use solid Snake, liquid Snake for differentiate for differentiation, but I don't know. I don't know the Metal Gear lore that much, so I'm sorry if I speak in my ass without knowing. I had to play Metal Gear someday. Maybe when after the Spooky Man we can play some Metal Gear. With rockets. Come here. Come here. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come here. Come here. Oh shit. There we go. There we go. And there we go. We should be able to kill it with something like a shotgun. Oh no, there are more. They had young Hayashi instead of classic Hayashi too. That game was really a product of its time. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. And I kind of like that they filled some of the spot that they couldn't secure that with some PlayStation original franchise, but the choices were interesting to say the least. Getting Fat Princess and in was certainly a choice. Yeah, they had at least Rappa the Rapper, and also they had like Cooper and Jack. I would like it if they include more. I don't know if you're gonna be so random with the roster, you could at least like try to, I don't know, get the Guitar Hero, get a Slash into it. I don't know. Yeah, Bioshock. Yeah, the Big Daddy was so weird too. Like it was. Yeah, you could get Lara Croft if you're gonna include like something from the Xbox, you know. Yeah. Yeah, it really feels like random bullshit go. Like random franchise that we secure go. they just look what they they get what they could get, to be honest. And which is a shame, because in the end nobody wins. Nobody won an all-star. We all lost. Che tu madre, weón. Ah! I'm gonna pull my hair out with this level. This level sucks. I remember for favoritism too, because Kratos was crazy overpowered. I think that Kratos being overpowered was not them being favoritist. They just made a bad game, a bad design game, because the system of getting points with your ultimate was really lame. Like, that's not a platform fighter. That's just get the get the smash balls first, technically. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was really lame and repetitive. There we go. Now we got it. Yeah, now we got it. Thank goodness. Yeah, when necessary. I gotta get that Chaos Emeralds. I need some armor. I'm getting fucked because I don't have armor. Shit. Shit. That was bad. There we go. There we go. Now we get rid of you. Like, Kratos was not the only broken one. Like, you have he actually had a pretty decent ultimate, and he played fairly decent too. I remember Sly Cooper was also crazy with his level 1 ultimate, but there were characters that they just straight up didn't work. Like the medieval skeleton. I don't remember what was his name because I didn't play medieval, but he was a mess. Poor guy. I mean, to be fair, broken character just happens. Is Daniel? Yes, it's Daniel. Broken character just happens. Like, you can argue like Smash 64. Like, Sakurai didn't make Kirby intentionally broken. It's more like because Kirby was the basis of Smash Bros. Like, so many of the Smash Bros. Moveset and stuff are directly copied from Kirby, from the Kirby games. Like where the block button is and where the it's really like they are really similar games in the core. So that's why Kirby feels so good in 64, I think. But then when you refine it and add more complex character and a more high skill ceiling, that's when Kirby fall off. It's not that Kirby is just that crazy good compared to everyone else in Smash Bros. 64. Like, you can make even terrible character works. Yeah. Yeah, but honestly, this first Smash Bros. Had probably one of the most balanced rosters of all games, and I will die in that hill. Like, there is also, like, for example, Melee. Like, Melee, of course, nerfed Kirby a lot. I know, but they didn't like nerf it directly. It's more like the different engine compared to Melee. Feels a little more distant from Kirby. Like, you can see, like, pinpoint stuff to Kirby, but it just feels a little different. And which is also funny because I wouldn't be saying this if they actually released the Kirby game that they had planned, because they did have a GameCube game planned with the same engine that Sakurai used for Melee. It was then later tried to be reutilized into a Kirby game, but then again, that didn't happen. Capcom once admitted to making a character broke on purpose, as they feel giving the community a villain was healthy for engagement. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like Akuma's whole deal too. Like, I will love it. I also did hear that Smash 64 Melee was infamous for having sort. Yeah, they did have that too. Like, most of the stuff that was broken in 64 got exaggerated in Melee because of the short development time. It was a really rush game. Yeah, a Kirby game where Kirby still floaty would be a cool game, but at the same time, I'm kind of happy that we get, like, we got Melee the way it is, even though it couldn't be better. You know, it really made interesting decisions overall. I don't know how to explain myself. Would I like it Melee just as much if it was budget like Brawl, like, because there is this thing that Sakurai has in his mentality making games, that he will intentionally nerf the sky ceiling so people can enjoy it more casually. So I don't know. Yeah, Forgotten Land. I haven't played Forgotten Land, but for what I've seen, it's really fast-paced compared to other Kirby's. Although I do think there are some Kirby's that are faster than others. For example, for me, Amazing Mirror and Squid Squad are much faster than, for example, something like Kirby Superstar Ultra. And that, I don't think that Superstar Ultra is a bad game. Don't get me wrong. Superstar Ultra is an amazing game. It's just that Squid Squad feels a lot more faster, and their abilities feel more simple compared to Superstar Ultra. There we go. Now we can finally gun you down, you bastard! Ha! Huh. Didn't expect that, did ya? Oh, shit. Fucking hell! I did talk too much, huh? Oh my god. Do I resort to cheating? No. Don't worry, I wouldn't. But at the same time, I kinda want to. Oh my god, I missed it. It's fine, everything's fine. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna speed run. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He destroyed a couple and feel bad. A couple that just was hanging out in the arcade. But yeah, you know why I don't think Melee was like if it got more development time, it wouldn't be that great. So I'm not saying that it couldn't be great, but I'm still a little worried because like we can praise Sakurai all we want, but the other game that he worked on the GameCube was Kirby Air Ride, and Kirby Air Ride is one game, one good game and two bad games. That's what I say. City Trial is of course amazing. Like it's pretty fun for what limited it is, but I don't like the normal racing mode and I don't like the top down one. I try to like it, but I don't. I can't. I can't. It's weird because the part that I enjoy the less on Kirby Air Ride is the racing part. So it doesn't make for a good racing game, to be honest. And that's because of Sakurai philosophy on simplifying things. Sometimes that doesn't mean that games shouldn't be simplified. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that. It's more like sometimes oversimplification can bring some problems. Are you excited for Kirby Raiders? Not really. Not really, to be honest. I'm not excited. I'm more excited for Fortune Whips. So one thing that I could look into is that the music's probably gonna be awesome. But other than that, I'm not that excited for. I don't know. Like, I do enjoy racers. Like for example, I really want to play Sonic Crossword. But at the same time, it's really hard to me to play anything other than Mario Kart. I'm gonna be honest with that. Mario Kart is kind of my favorite racer. I'm honestly, I really love the first game, and seeing revamped City Trial might be fun. Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm not like willing to try a riders. I'm more saying that it's not one of my top priorities right now when I'm thinking of new games for the Switch 2. Like games that I want to play personally. Like, of course, Fire Emblem Fortune Wheels is the first one that I want to play whenever I can and whenever that game releases. But there are also Mario Kart World is more interesting to me, even though Mario Kart World is definitely the Smash Bros. Brawl of Mario Kart. It's really hard to compare after how good Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is. Like, you don't, but at the same time, I kind of been in and out thinking I wanna play Mario Kart with you again sometime. Yeah, we can play Mario Kart again. Don't worry. We can even play Mario Kart Wii if you want. We haven't played Mario Kart Wii. And we can play Mario Kart 64 too. There we go. I don't know, like, I'm a little bittersweet. How do I say it? Like, I'm not like pessimistic as much as other people. Like, I'm not. I don't want to say his name, but like in the sense of I don't want to be like because this sounds like gossiping, but I am not like the people on our Discord server that complains every time that Nintendo makes something. you know like I'm not like that, but I know I'm not also gonna act like they have done right. Like, no, they have not at all. The prices are bullshit. Not only the prices are bullshit, the effort put into some games doesn't really like fit well with the prices that they are asking, and the games are not that exciting. So, like, even if I want to be positive, some games are just plain not exciting for me. Yeah, you will love it because we can play via like an in between server, so everyone has the same. Like we can play. We try it with Io the other time. We played Smash Remix, and we played it on Mexico, and it went pretty well for most of most of the time. So it's just because if we do it in the US, you will have an unfair advantage. But if we host it in Brazil, you will be in a disadvantage. So that's why I think the middle ground of hosting in Mexico is really the way to go. Oh my god, I'm out of ammo. Really? I don't have any ammo. Oh shit, this is bad. I don't have any ammo. Oh shit. What the hell? Oh. Oh. Guys. Oh. There's a hell back here. Oh, that's the I see. Oh my god. Where where are they? Oh shit. Isn't super palace. Yeah. No, I see the problem here. Is there a way to live here? Oh, hell yeah. I don't see anything though. Or shotgun. Shotgun shells. We should play Mario Party together. We can even stream it if you are down to like tag in a call with us. It would be fun. I really love Mario Party. Where how can I do anything here? I may have to turn on a little bit the brightness. Let's see if I can see something with this. Oh, I see. I see now. Yeah. The brightness hack. Yeah, there we go. I didn't understand what was happening, so I needed a hint. I think there is a small side way. There. I think I left something here. No. It was in the other side, I think. Did I? Yeah. I didn't kill these guys. Because I remember there is a rocket launcher in this level, so I was wondering where is the rocket launcher? Oh my god. Shit. Shit. Oh. There we go. There's a rocket launcher. Whoa! Ah! Shit. There we go. There we go. There we go. I did it, Rami. Are you proud of me? Shit. Oh shit! Oh my god! I didn't expect so many of you. Oh shit. No. Oh! I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. There we go. Oh, there is another one. There is another one. ¡Che tu madre, weón! ¡Ay! I killed myself! Ah, I'm gonna cry. This level, man. Chilean noises. Chilean pain noises, because that was pure pain. Pure unadulterated pain. That's what I feel. Let me get the super scope again. Let's go to... Wait, no. We have stuff to do here. Let's get this over with still. There we go. Oh shit. Another one. Another one by dust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five super shotgun bullets. That's how many they take. Oh shit. Oh my god, I hate that you change weapon whenever. I'm losing my mind. Oh no, I missed it. Die. Nice. And now we get bullets. We get the card. We get the shotgun bullets here. And we get the super shotgun again. Try to not to die now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh shit! Oh. I forgot they respawn. I think another wave of these guys here. They can't take me for surprise now. Two, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Time to leave. That guy has to die. That guy has to die. That guy has to die. I need to die. Die. You know what? It's time. Rocket launcher. There we go. 1, 2. I'm gonna get jump scared. Die. Yes, I see. One more try. One more try. One more try. One more try. One more stuck. One more stuck. Fuck this shit. Okay. Get this, get this, get this. Oh, try to fit in. Doesn't work. Don't worry. Just push on, push onward, push onward, push onward. Don't look back. Kill this guy, kill this guy. Grab a health pack. Go back. Get this shotgun. Get the guys to spawn. Evade those guys. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I saw a secret there. Concha tu madre. Concha. 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 I don't think there are enough bullets. Let's run, let's run, let's run. Let's run, let's run. Run. Run for your life. Run for your life, little Chila. There we go. Now, that secret. How did I activate that secret? Was it here? Because I saw something open here. Am I hallucinating? Shit. Don't switch to that weapon. How do I get that? Kinda want it. I kinda need it, to be honest, more than want it. Concha tu. Oh shit, tu madre. Is that all of them? I swear I heard something. Is that... Wait, this is... Huh. I hear something move. Sorry, Zero. I need the volume. No, they are just the screams of the enemies. Let's see. Wait, be right back, real quick. I nearly no. I prevented that aggressive. Mm. So I started sniffing. So like there was like this smell like burning. It was my fucking fireplace. The fireplace that is broken, and I told my dad that it's fucking broken. Yeah, it was pulling up the smoke. So thankfully I noticed that. So now it's fine. But yeah, that's why I end up running. But don't worry, I'm fine now. I just need a moment for I run it towards my first floor. So I'm a little. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not crying, so don't worry. But still, it was a scary sight. No, not gonna lie. Oh shit! Can I get this? How can I get? Mm. Yeah, no, I'm fine. Don't worry. Yeah, yeah, I'm glad I'm safe too. It's nothing to worry about. It's something that just happens sometimes here, and when you live in a cold area, you have to deal with fireplaces being fireplaces. Okay, we don't have enough rocket for these guys. This is gonna be tough, but I prefer the shotgun, please. Hey man, can you be over here? I wanna hug you. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just I'm a little I'm a little just hyperventilated. That's all. But I'm fine. There we go. Now we can open that. That's so stupid. We should let you should let the players go. Like if they know there is something there, you should let them go. Like there's no reason for me to go up and down too much. But yeah. Oh shit. On. Sir, you need to die, please. Can you die, sir? Thank you. open that door? Is there a way? Oh, right, I had to go there first. Shit. There we go. Concha! Don't ever do that again. You fucking piece of shit. No! Oh my god, I told you to don't do that. Okay, so should we keep going? I have been stuck in this level for a while now. I'm getting better. But that doesn't change the fact that I have been stuck in the same level for a while. And I'm just chilling here, so I don't mind if you want to stop or switch to something else. We'll give it another try. If not, if not, I would probably change to another game even. Just to relax or something. Or just chatting. We can even like we can even do the lazy YouTuber thing and just react to stuff, you know? Or do a little quick tier list. I would love to do a tier list again. Those are always fun, especially when I piss people off. Maybe redo my toaster. That could be interesting. I haven't redo my toaster. My top 100 games maybe. At this point, I need a 100 game top because 25 is not enough for the amounts of games that I have played, and I want to include them at least. I want to do a top 100 game, and I know already that four of them are gonna be Metroids. It's gonna be Metroid Fusion, Metroid Zero Mission, Metroid Dread, and Super Metroid. Go. Now that we got that out of the way, we need to keep in mind that, yeah, those guys. will try to grab, yeah, this one, then shoot him a little bit, then go back, then shoot this guy until he's dead. And then I kill you, I kill you, and you, my friends, are gonna get murdered by my rocket launcher. I think there is one left. Yes, there is. Then we go here. Open sesame. So what other gaming topics we could revisit? We could do a tier list of genres. We can do a tier list of Pokemon. I have ranked all the Pokemons once on stream. It was a really old stream, and it wasn't a really good one, but I could do that again. I can rank the Pokemon games. I can rank the Fire Emblems. I can rank Fire Emblem characters. I can rank a lot of things. Today I'm a bit tired, but reacting to stuff and tier lists are fun. Ranking Fire will be fun to listen to. Yeah, really? Are you sure about that? I will gush about some lore stuff, you know? I do like some Fire Emblem characters by their lore, but there is also the character that I like just because, oh, I find them cute, or because they are my goats in some playthrough. Now there is a character that actually it's gonna is getting his tongues rise up on the recent Fire Emblem Shadow playthrough, and that's Rosia. Rosia is getting some love in that playthrough, and I don't mind because I don't know. He has an pretty interesting class there, like the Spare Master. Yeah, no, but it wouldn't be like so detailed that I spoiled you the game, you know? It wouldn't be that. I would never do that. Not especially when I want you to play the games. Oh shit. This is stupid. Yeah, this is the definition of stupid. Why the fuck did you switch to the rocket launcher? Here you don't get wrong, it's funny. Oh boy, do you want me to Dunkin' Roy? Okay, so let's get this party. Let's get the party starting, okay? Let me change the category. Uh, okay. Let me get you. Dunkin' Roy is always a good time. Right now I'm a bit tired though. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You will be fine. Let's do this because I kinda want to jab more. I don't want to play Doom 64 anymore, but I want to jab more, so let's do this. Let me get some music maybe. What can we get? What I'm in the mood for? in terms of music. You know what? I got the perfect song. I love Fire Emblem Engage so much. Pum, 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 pum. Pum, 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 pum. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna get into tier maker. Song's a bit too loud. Oh, okay. Thank you for telling me. Is that better? Is that a little better? Into tier maker. Uh, there we go. Let me get into tier maker real quick. Bum, 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 bum. So, how would I do against each character if I was in a Smash Ultimate? Okay, this is a funny one. Okay, let's do this one. I would do servers. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, let's do my list. Uh, against Mario, I say that I do little damage to Mario. That guy can burn me. Oh wait. Oh yeah. I know how it works now. I know how it works. Okay, let me get you guys. I will do little damage to Mario. Donkey Kong, I will straight up die. Link, I will straight up die. Samus, I will straight up die. Dark Samus, I will straight up die. Kirby, I will straight up die. Yoshi, I think I can take one stock from Yoshi. I honestly think that that's a little more handable. Fox, I will do little damage. No, I almost take one stock. No, that's not what I wanted. No, oh shit, I fucked up, guys. Uh, Pikachu. I say I will take one stock from. If it's Ash Pikachu, I will take one stock. If it's normal Pikachu, I will take I could take two stocks. Luigi though, I can take one stock from Luigi. Ness, I can take one stock from no. Yeah, I can take one stock from Ness because the character is cute. Yeah, Yoshi players are psychopath, but I'm telling I don't know. I don't know. If someone can figure out my moveset, maybe they can take a couple stock out of Yoshi. Captain Falcon, though. Are we talking Canonical Falcon or Smash Falcon is crazy, but Canonical Falcon is not that great because it's just a racer. So I say I probably almost take a stock. Jigglypuff, I will win the set. Jigglypuff has nothing on me. Screamtail is more dangerous, but that's a normal type, and I will be fighting type. Princess Peach. I mean, Princess Peach is much better than Luigi. That's for sure. Daisy will kick my ass. I wouldn't be able to kick do anything to Daisy. Bowser will kill me. Ice Climbers though, I say that's a 2v1. But at the same time, they do suck. Is Chela Secret better or something? No, but maybe someone with my with myself in their controller's hand. I'm not. that weak. I used to carry on like some furniture when I was working. So I'm not that weak as a child, but I'm certainly not that strong to take on Ness, for example, a child with psychic power. I say that she will kill me. Zelda will kill me. Dr. Mario, I say I win the set because this is the Dr. Mario. You know what? Dr. Mario, we have to talk about Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario is not Mario. It's Mario older brother. It's literally Mario older brother, and the movie kind of confirms it. Confirms it. Pichu, Pichu fucking sucks in Pokemon. Falco, Falco will do little damage. I mean, if Marth won an honorable duel, he wouldn't. I mean, I I say that I do little damage to Marth. Yeah, kind of confirms it because there is like an old like there is like this feeling that the Mario nephews, like their nephews, they say that that something like their dad wasn't there because he was at work. So I don't think the there is a lot like I can maybe search it up later and tell it to you, but basically there is a theory with elements that the movie that the reason why his older brother wasn't there is because he was a doctor and he was working full time, something like that. I mean, his last name is Mario, so it could be Dr. Mario as the older Mario. The other doctors are not canonical. Only Dr. Mario is the canonical one. I mean, yeah, you're right. Fire Emblem Lords commit war crimes all the time. Also, Lucina. But I think, yeah, this is my argument for Fire Emblem for doing little damage. Punches are a weapon in Fire Emblem Three Houses. So at least one damage. At least one damage. If we're playing with Valencia rules, at least one damage. And I can get the boost from Alir. Trying to fist fight a sword user, they actually CSI, speaking from Kendo's spirit. Yeah, but Raphael can. And I believe in what Raphael can do. Youngling, I can do little damage. Ganondorf will straight up murder me. Mewtwo can literally twist my body. I will win against Roy because Roy sucks. Roy fucking sucks, and I will win against Roy, and I will not take any other opinion. Game and Watch, I will win because he's 2D, and so I just can move to the other direction, and he wouldn't be able to reach me. Roy's a punk. No, but you see, if this works like Futurama dimensions, it will just be me going to another dimension. Yeah, exactly. Meta Knight will kill me. Pete, I can say that I can take one stock from Pete, and the reason is because he doesn't know how to read. And the same goes for Dark Pit. Cereset will kill me. Wario, I will do little damage. No, I almost take one stock. Snake will kill me. I will kill me. if we're making that will be a tier cut, will end in a dating. Don't you dare cheat on me, especially not with Game and Watch. Pokemon trainer. If we're taking the trainer itself, I will win that set. He's just a dude. Squirtle, I can't. I lose. I take to stuff from, and Charizard will kill me. I don't know about Didicon. That monkey can. I almost say one stock, I think, but that monkey can pilot a jet, so I don't know. Lucas is fucking lonely, but he can take two stuff. Like, he can kill me because he has psychic powers, but he's just depressed. Sonic, supersonic speed is not. It's super broken. That it's not something that you had to mess around with. I will literally. I base on it need to fall into the water, but supersonic speed. That's the issue. That's the issue here. Also, Olimar is just like an inch tall, so I just crush it with my feet, you know? Nah, I win. Lucario, I will do little damage. I will win this set because this is literally a toy. John Link is pretty powerful, but I will do a little damage to it. Wolf will kill me. He's just ruthless. Villagers, I can't take on villagers. Mega Man, I will do no damage. He's a robot. Can I defeat a yoga trainer? No, but I think I lose that down to the last hit. Because they are more fit than me, canonically. Hypothetical. Another reason for me to go to the gym to be the hypothetical Smash Bros. Character. You're right. You're just you're right. Also, let me. There we go. Well, folks. Okay, Rosalina will literally reinvent the universe. I will do little damage. I will almost take one stock from Little Mac, but he will kick my ass, you know, with just punches. Greninja, I do a little damage to it. Me brawler, depending on the me. This is ambiguous. I say that I almost take I take one stock from this, from all of this, because you know they are weapons of mass destruction. Palutena though, Palutena will kill me. Pac-Man, I say I lose that down to last hit. Robin, he will kill me. Robin is fucking broken, you know. Shulk is also broken. I say I can take a little bit more with Bowser Jr. Dog Hunt is just a dog. That's animal abuse, but say I can win. Palutena can handle sentient vegetables, but she's still a goddess. She's immortal. She can kill me. Ryu will kick my ass. I will not even be able to do damage to those two. And Cloud is the same. Corin will do something stupid and let me take at least one stock. He's the dumbest protagonist. Bayonetta will kill me. The Inklings, though, I say I can take at least two stocks. Really will kill me. Simon will kill me. Richter will kill me. King K. Rool will kill me. Exactly, yeah, that's just throw water at Inkling. That's what I'm thinking about. I will win against Isabel. Yeah, but the problem is that they will. Yeah, I mean, Inkling could be a debate that I can win the set, but I don't know. Gamers are also weak to water, you know. That plant just is fire flower. Joker. See, the thing with Joker is that I can say that I can win this, but he will try to twist my mind probably. So let's say that we just punch each other, but he's not like in real life. He's no broken. Hero will probably kill me though. I don't know about Banjo. I don't know what rank is Banjo. So I'll say I almost say one sock. Sorry, will kick my fucking ass. Violet will kill my fucking ass. Min Min. I don't know about Min Min. I say I almost take one sock because I don't know nothing about arms. So if we're talking about canonical Steve, he will kick my ass. If we're talking about Steve as just a person, I will kick his ass. So let's say that I lose, but down to last hit. Yeah, there are some confident people in the top votes. No, this guy will kill my ass. Pyra also will kill my ass, and Mirror too, and both of them together also too. Kazuya will kill me, and Sora. I don't know about Sora. I say that I take at least almost take one stock. Okay, so this is the list. As you can see, I will die a lot, but you know that was a fun boat. Let's do something more productive and talk about Fire Emblem and Fire Emblem games. I will revisit my Fire Emblem tier list. Oh, this is tier maker live. Oh no, I want tier maker normal. Fire Emblem games. I feel like realistic vanilla will get no defeat by literally every character. Yeah. So Fire Emblem plus Sinnoh, Kaga Sagas plus Fire Emblem, every Fire Emblem game from 2025. Okay, so this is every Fire Emblem game except from Fire Emblem Among Us, which works honestly. So let's rank it. What what do I think about Fire Emblem? My favorite franchise of all time. I'm stronger from ever before. So kneel down. Let's get some Fire Emblem music though. Let's get some bangers. Yeah, that will be fighting a random teenager. If it's Ash though, that will be a straight up. You could be diff by Ash because that dude tanked something like from Mewtwo, you know. Okay, so the first Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light. Honestly, I do. I don't think these these tier list names are my thing because I don't hate any Fire Emblem. No, no play it enough to judge because I want to judge also Warriors. That's why I will change not playing enough to judge. So Fire Emblem One. I do love Fire Emblem One. Don't get me wrong, and I do enjoy it. So I will give it the flowers I enjoy. This is my baseline. Everything has to compare to Fire Emblem One. I do enjoy it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I do enjoy it, and I'm not speaking about the Switch re-release. I played Fire Emblem One back when before it was before Fate was released. I used this guide from this site So I was a little biased towards grinding. I'm gonna show the website that I it's a Spanish website. But yeah, this is the guide that I use for like getting into Fire Emblem. But at the same time, I have been playing it a little bit recently on the Switch release, and I'm having so much fun. It's such an enjoyable game when you don't care about like resetting and stuff and be optimal. It's just a Fire Emblem that you can play, and that's it. While Gaiden is just Fire Emblem in the sense of, I mean, there is reasons to play Gaiden, but contrary to FE1, like I really prefer to play Echoes over Gaiden. And I mean, that's kind of sad because I'm on the mentality that a remake doesn't straight up replace a game. Not in Fire Emblem, not in Pokemon, not in Mario. Like I honestly have been going back and forth with my stance on remakes, and I think if we treat them as separate games, even when they are pretty similar, it's more fair for both games because I've been having this issue ever since Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu was released. Because I'm having this issue in between playing vanilla Fire Red and Green Leaf versus Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow and versus Let's Go Pikachu. And I see that the three games are too different to be compared to each other. But at the same time, I can understand why people, when they approach remakes, they say, no, I prefer this remake over the original. I do understand that sentiment because I was for a long time on that sentiment with Echoes specifically, not with Fire Emblem One. I prefer FE3 over Fire Emblem One, for example, or or Shadow Dragon for the DS. But that doesn't mean that I don't want to play Fire Emblem One anymore. I could play Fire Emblem One, I could play FE3, and I could play Shadow Dragon back to back and don't get bored of any of them because they are three different games that they are played differently, even though they are the same story, the same characters and stuff. Which brings me to one of my favorite Fire Emblems, Fire Emblem 3. Fire Emblem 3 is honestly one of my favorite Fire Emblems of all time. And it kind of surprised me because I think it was the first one that I struggled to get into. But when I understand the mechanics of how the star shards work, how when I shifted this view of Fire Emblem as a grinding fest and started playing Fire Emblem as a strategic game, like when I started thinking as people not being able to promote, not as a downside for those units, but more of a strategic choice. I think my conception, like my own ideas about Fire Emblem changed so much that I really think that Fire Emblem 3 doesn't get the love that truly deserved. Like I really do enjoy FF3, and I think that's a game that every Fire Emblem fan has to play at least once in their life. That's when Fire Emblem really started to get like that's when Fire Emblem was born, in my opinion. And not because it's a remake, it's because of how many mechanics were introduced in FE3 that some of them were either not present in too many games, but at the same time they do impact like a lot of the saga. Dismounting, the dancer introduction, uh, weapon experience. I can go on and on and on about how much I love FE3 and how also another reason why I love FE3 is because it's kind of like that middle ground between I don't know, like an an Iron Man game with a good story. I don't know. I just love FE3, and I think more people should play. FE4. It's not that I want to give every single one S tier, but FE4 is honestly S tier too. I have been playing FE4 again, and oh my god, I love FE4 so much. That's a game that I play for the story, to be honest. But at the same time, there is some mechanics. This is weird. Having FE3 and FE4 in the same tier doesn't make sense in my brain, but here we are. I love them both, but for different reasons. Because FE4 is such a fun game to break in the way of making optimal pairings, giving Forsetti to Arthur in chapter like by Myrin Lewin with Taltu. Uh, the map design, like people complain about big maps, but I really think that Jogral is the more alive continent in all Fire Emblem, and it cannot be matched. And now that I'm playing Freya, because Freya is not playing enough to judge, because I'm playing Freya right now, and I'm going back and forth. A great game, pick fish and fly by enjoyable because it's so interesting. I don't know, like this is like I don't know. Tricia is weird, but I kind of like how weird it is. Now we get to some negativity though. Yeah, it gives its own identity, but only that. It feels like more of an open world Fire Emblem, if that makes sense. It's not truly open world, but it does feel like like you're fighting a holy war through the continent of Jagdral. The only thing that I critique about the big maps in FE4 is that yeah, it made the meta a little bit centered in horses. But to be fair, that doesn't mean that food units are useful are useless. Yeah, you're actually matching on a war campaign exactly. And you know what game does remind me a lot of FE4? One of my favorite games of all time, Age of Empires 2. I don't know why FE4 feels so much like Age of Empires, but it does, and it works so well because you're using like different types of units to conquer different objectives, and I think that's a cool strategy game thing. Like I don't know, and also it's so easy to play because you can save every single turn without penalty. If things go bad, you can reset. There is the Valkyrie stuff to revive guys. So it's such a nice game to play, even on OG hardware or without access to save states. So FE4 is just great. Like it's just big fiction. FE6 though. Okay, listen. I will not put it on Isia Fire Emblem. I think FE6 deserves a little better than because it does have some awful maps, but it's the introduction to the GBA era, and it's a pretty decent introduction for some. There are some interesting characters there. There are also interesting mechanics, but at the same time, I hate the requirements for getting the true ending. I think that those are a little too restrictive, even though yeah, kinda. They have so much going on, but at the same time, it feels like a downgrade after Tracia, you know? Because in Tracia there is so many objectives. Like, of course there is these things. Like, I'm not saying like that all games should not be seizing the throne as, but FE6 does really feel like carry and then make it oh shit I didn't catch that, but yeah, also yeah, the hit rates are abysmal, but I don't think that's something that will affect my score that much. I don't care about bad RNG. Bad RNG is just part of But it does feel a little unfair on FE6, especially considering that there are so many units that are really hurt, especially the act units. But yeah, I don't know. FE6 story wise is it's kind of interesting. Honestly, there is some, like, even if I bash on Roy, there are some goat characters in there, especially Guinevere or Guinevere. I don't remember how to spell her name, how to say her name, but basically she's the main protagonist in the story, and it shows. It shows. There are also, like, I don't know, like, the problem with FE6 is when you look at only by FE6, it's a pretty decent story. When you look FE7 by its own, it's a pretty decent story. But when you try to combine them, it fucking sucks. It doesn't make sense. And I hate it so much. Not because I don't play Fire Emblem for the story, by the way, but it hates that one of the most interesting casts and one of the most interesting story get ruined by being a prequel to each other. I don't know. But anyways, Fire Emblem is just Fire Emblem. The reason why Fire Emblem is lower than FE6, by the way, is because the maps fucking suck. Like, I can name so many maps. False Friends fucking suck. Coco's Destiny, I think, is called the Linus map also suck. The Lloyd map also suck. Those two maps are either you have a really difficult map with Fog of War, which I never really been a fan of Fog of War. Not that I bitch about Fog of War that much, but in those maps really feels like unnecessary. There is so much grinding that you have to do to get some maps, especially if you want like a good, like a really special ending, and unnecessary grinding at all. And I don't know, like, the more that I played FE7, the more that I missed being a casual. It's weird. Because the only recent playthrough of FE7 that I kinda enjoy was an Iron Man that I did on my Switch. Because gotta take a break. See ya later. Okay, don't worry. This is gonna be on the bot, so don't worry about it. Uh, the only thing that that game has going for is great characters, honestly, because they do have some great characters. But I don't know, some of them just plain old suck. Love you too. In combat, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't. It also, like, FE7 has one of the worst unit feels for some reason. I mean, not for some reason. I do know the reason. Every single character can thrive in FE7 because of the poor enemy quality, but at the same time, they don't feel great to use. They feel sluggish. They feel slow. I always see people like glaze Raven so much, and I never got a good Raven for some reason. The same happened with the Cavaliers. The same happened with the Pegasus. I don't know. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. I don't like it. While Sacred Stone is big fiction. Sacred Stone is when the GBA era was really right, in my opinion. Even though it's a little easier than most of the Fire Emblem era. I think the more compact casts allow you to get to really como, like, care about the characters because you have so few. But at the same time, you don't feel like hopeless when you lose them. It's also the first Fire Emblem that I played. That's right. I'm a little biased. I know. But at the same time, I have been looking into the maps recently, and I think there are so many great maps. Especially, I think the final map, not the one that you fight Fumortis, but the one that you fight Leon, is a pretty good damn final map. Like, it's set up Like Leon is such a that's another well, like the characters. Not only this time because Fire Emblem has good characters, but it's mainly the protagonist side. Sacred Stone has a good villain, a really good villain. Lion is probably one of my favorite villains in all Fire Emblem, and one that you feel bad for what happened. And and that's a scene where Erika still wants to trust Lion. It kind of touches me, even though it's a silly story. I don't know. It kind of touches me because Erika lost a friend, and she was trying all her hardest to basically not lose him. So I don't know. I really like Sacred Stones. Path of Radiance. Path of Radiance is not big fiction, but only because the gameplay and the final map. The final map is because the thing with Path of Radiance is that the enemies feel like sponges, even more than Fire Emblem 7. They do feel like sponges of HP. So I don't know. But at the same time, they have so much going for, and I really like it. The soldier class is amazing. I love the soldier class. The weapon customization, the forges, the fucking Lagoose units. I love everything that they introduce in Path of Radiance. Mostly, some things were really rough when they introduced in Path of Radiance. I gotta admit, like for example, knives here sucks. They are the worst weapon ever introduced in Fire Emblem. That they became my favorite weapon when we got to Fates, but here they suck. They just nerf sages for some reason, basically, and thieves. And there is also like the problem with the final map. Without spoilers, that final map is boring. It's awful. It just suck. That and also the confrontation with the Black Knight also suck. But at least yeah, exactly. Nerf nice exists to nerf pre-promote stages. The the Black Knight as a whole is an interesting villain, like an interesting rival to look up to. But there, it should be a separate map, and it should be like a traditional map. Like get some objective, get to the front, fight the Black Knight in the front, or something like that. Make him making him fight 1v1 or 1v2 if you can't miss Ike is just a constant coin flip if you're gonna proc either or the Black Knight is gonna proc Luna, you know. So no, I don't like the final the fight with the Black Knight. It kind of sucks in Fight of Radiance. While Radiant Down, I haven't finished fully yet. I'm still playing it. I do think that for everything that I have played and I have seen, it doesn't deserve less than Peak Fiction, honestly, because it has the best, one of the best story setups, and the feeling that I get with when playing that game is kind of like if any like it's a constant shower of good maps. I don't know how to explain myself, but it's a constant shower of interesting plotline. I know that there are maps that are infamous, like 313, for example. But at the same time, with my thing with 313 is that you do feel like in the shoes of Mikayas. You feel powerless while confronting the Crying Mercenary. So I don't know, like the game is great. The game is so great, and I'm looking forward to finishing it. Fireman Shadow Dragon. Oh my god, this is hard. This is really hard because Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon is my personal favorite Fire Emblem, but I looking critically, I'm still torn between FE3 and Shadow Dragon. Like, I don't know anymore how I feel about Shadow Dragon because I do love Shadow Dragon a lot. Like, you don't understand how much I love this game. I could replay it a lot, but at the same time, I cannot ignore its flaws, like the final map, how hard fight was not balanced at all. But I still enjoy playing it. Even in hard five, I still play and enjoy it. So I don't know how do I explain myself how much bias I have towards the Mars game. It's just a silly Mars game, but it's my Mars game. And FE12, it's a great game. It's a great game, but it's not in the same. Or is it? There are some things that are greater here that FE3. I know that. I cannot lie to myself that there are some interesting things about this game. But I personally really hate Chris. I don't like it as an avatar. It's just a dick sucker. And I don't like dick sucking. I mean, I do like it, but not as a narrative point. You know what I meant. But I have Awakening by even though I know it's flawed. Yeah, talking about Awakening too. I do think it's great. I understand the hate that it went for a long time. Also, tell me when the ads are gone. But or are you not? Okay. So I think you know what I need another I need another tier list. Like I need another tier. My faith. This is this is the personal ranking. This is this is gonna because I can't say because now I'm looking for the rest of the game and I can't say that Engage is peak fiction. Yeah, I think your love for Awakening is kind of my love for Persona 4, for example. I know it has its flaws. I know it's not like did not handle well some themes. I know it's basically Scooby Doo, but anime. But at the same time, it came in the the right time, in the right place. I was I was devastated then, and Persona 4 saved my life, and I think you can say probably something similar to Awakening. Still, Awakening, I probably put it in great games. I even say that I probably put it above in my tier list. This is my personal tier list. This is not this does not mean objectively. This is what I feel, and I feel like I can like if I have to choose between FE12 and Path of Radiance and Awakening, I will play Awakening because I do love Awakening. I did have an amazing time playing Awakening. It was probably the game that I played the most in my 3DS before Faith came out and stole my heart. But I played the hell out of it. I play it both in the context of making it hard to myself and as a sandbox Fire Emblem. And we should talk about sandbox Fire Emblem. I don't think that's an unvalid way to play. I do see why some people don't like the old Fire Emblem games because they don't give you the liberty that Awakening, Sacred Stones, Fates Birthright and Revelations gave, because there is fun in making broken units out of little child, number 16, you know. There is fun of combining the most broken skins. There is fun of making an optimal team to handle apotheosis from Awakening. There is fun on that. It's not the way that I play Fire Emblem right now, but I cannot deny that it is a valid way to play. How I play Awakening. I actually brought my first 3DS. You know what is funny? I also lost my thumbstick on my 3DS when I was playing Fire Emblem Awakening. It wasn't because of Fire Emblem Awakening. It was probably because of Smash Bros. But it fell off when I was playing Awakening. Yeah, let's talk about some controversial games, because I know people separate the free so much. And I kind of want to do the same for Free Houses, but I can't. Uh, but yeah, let's talk about Birthright first. I have changed my opinions in Birthright, honestly. I have played I have played a little bit of Lunatic, and the game is not as fun as Conquest, but it still has that fate system that I love. I love the fate engine. I really love how pair up really works in that game. I didn't wait. I really enjoy Fate's whole aesthetic. I really enjoy Fate's whole um engine of pair ups, classes, and all that stuff. That's why I can't really say that I prefer to play FE7 over Birthright. But at the same time, this could be perfectly interchangeable. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like I'm probably giving Gaiden too much credit, because even though I love Gaiden, I I even played on Spanish because, see, again, Gaiden. There is something like, I think some of them. Wait a second. This downloads here. There is this one. This Spanish translation was released around 2000, 2008. Like, I could. This was the first Fire Emblem that I could play in Spanish, aside from FE6 and FE7. I remember. Like, from no, like FE6, aside from in the Japanese sense. Like, I don't play games in Spanish anymore, but I used to, and that's why I play Gaiden. It was a fun experience, honestly. But I can't go back to Gaiden now. I don't know. Echoes is too powerful. Echoes is big fiction. That's why. But let's go back to Fire Emblem Fates. Currently, in my mood, I'm currently towards giving Birthright the upper hand, and the reason is why. If I want to play GBA Fire Emblem, I will either play the Striker Stones, a randomizer of the vanilla games, but that doesn't count for Fire Emblem 7. Like, I can randomize any game. Or what I'm currently playing, ROM hacks. Like, if we're including ROM hacks here, for example, Vision Quest will be over here, or somewhere over here. Code of the Black Knight would be probably over here, something like that, because I have been really enjoying the ROM hack scene. So that makes FE7 go even lower. While Birthright, I know I can play Conquest. Speaking of Conquest, that's my second favorite Fire Emblem over there. And even Revelations. Revelations has, this is probably the most a game has climbed up my tier list recently. I think Revelation is pretty enjoyable when you get into Fates. When you're playing Fire Emblem Fate, with the eyes of a sandbox is stuck. Which is weird because Fire Emblem Revelations is probably the most one, the one that you want to sandbox the most because you have access to the whole cast of Fates. Well, except from some minor characters, but you know what I get. If you're trying to play Revelation like it's Awakening, you're gonna hate Revelations. But if you're gonna try to play Revelation like it's Conquest or like it's Engage, like a strategy game, yeah, there are some maps that sucks either way. Like the snow map is not gonna improve. That map sucks with any ice. But the elevator map is not that annoying. The solid snake map is pretty fun, honestly. If you're gonna go with the eyes of I'm gonna strategize this map, and I think Fate's reclassing system, skill system, all its engine really helps Revelation as a game. But of course, Conquest is still the best Fire Emblem Fates experience. It's the more tightly designed because this is a weird thing with Fate difficulty. Usually in Fire Emblem, what's the stream today? So I'm just jabbing. I'm just jabbing and talking about my favorite franchise today, Fire Emblem. I was playing Doom 64 before, but I got really tilted, so that's why I'm just jabbing and I'm just talking. And so if you wanna make some questions, but I was talking about Fire Emblem Fates now, and yeah, Fire Emblem Fates has this weird thing of difficulty that Birthright is balanced. When you get more difficult, Birthright you just give enemies bigger HP pools and maybe more reinforcement, and that's it. And because it's a route centric game, like for beating most of the maps in Birthright, you have to kill all the enemies. That fucking sucks. And it turns into a grind fest instead of, a difficult game. While Revelation tries to uh, change some stats values aside from just capping your like inflating the numbers, which is fine. It makes some units more useless that already are, but it's not just HP. And Conquest, on the other hand, it tweaks the numbers, but it also tweaks the skills. And that's the thing, that some Revelation maps have some skills and stuff that you can you had to plan ahead, and kind of reminds you of Conquest difficulty. While Conquest is all about balancing because of the skills that the enemies have, and because the enemies have skills and there is capture, there are some interesting strategies that you can do. Like for example, capturing a mate in the ninja map because it's gonna have lockpick, because lockpick make them immune to traps. So you can have a healing unit that can also open doors, and that's only possible because Faith capture system works like that, or the famous Rallyman. So that makes Fire Emblem Fate Conquest a really interesting game to not only play strategically, but also like you can strategize only with your units, but you can also consider other parts of Fates that are not explored as much in the other routes, like capturing, like rallying, like reclassing, getting access to Hoshido weapons is more important in Conquest than getting access to Nor weapons in Hoshido in Birthright. So it's a really interesting difficult mode, and I think Faith is enjoyable both in normal in hard and in lunatic. That's why I like it so much, because you don't have to be an elitist to play Fate Conquest, but it's gonna challenge, even if you're playing on normal. Of course, you can still brute force it. I know Panda brute force it via playing on Phoenix mode, but that's because Panda is more of a sandbox Fire Emblem player, and I can, as I said, I understand that play style because I was a sandbox Fire Emblem playing for a long time. I haven't played Token Relaxation yet, and I kind of want to. Honestly, I kind of want to because I don't know. I'm a masochist. Ah, Fire Emblem Heroes. I don't want to touch that game like at all anymore. And it kind of pissed me off because I do find some things about Heroes interesting, but it's just gacha, and I hate gacha. I can't I can't with gacha. I don't know. Fire Emblem Warrior I haven't played enough to judge. Fire Emblem Echoes though. This is big fiction right here. Like that's the issue with remakes, man. Because you have remakes like 100. Yeah, yeah, but that's the problem with. I don't know. Like I don't I don't know if customization is something that I want or not, because I do enjoy customization. I do enjoy sandboxing, but when that sandboxing that doesn't mean like an internal grind, you know. Uh, like Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon has customization, but you don't have to grind it for it. You can just grab a unit that you just recruited, and if you are missing a healer, you can reclass into priest for free. Uh, but then it's Fight Conquest that you have to go through these hoops of not only leveling up, but also having the heart seals, having partnership seals, having even friendship seals, like grinding some supports, but not grinding in the sense of you have to spend of like 1,000 turns next to a unit. No, you have tools to grind supports via just playing the game, and I think that's awesome because the Fate pairing system and Awakening pioneered that. I think the pair up system was one of the greatest and things that was introduced in the Fire Emblem 3DS era, and people don't appreciate pairing as much because it was a little broken. I don't I don't think it should be back as this. Like I would love to get it back as what we got in Fate, but I kind of understand why people don't like it. But at the same time, that's why the support system works. Like that's why reclassing via support works because you have the pair up system. If they did the same thing for example, something like Engage, I will not take it because Engage grinding support in Engage is painful and it's useless. Well, not 100% useless if you use the Lucina bond, but that's why Engage reclassic system is fine because it has its own because it has its own system according to the game mechanics. I think the only game that didn't do reclassing well, and that's mainly because it's a remake, but it's not a remake. Like here's the thing: Echoes has reclassing, but it's totally optional, and that's why it's not a good reclassing system because it's optional and it's via DLC. But at the same time, I can't fault Echoes for that because it's a mechanic from Gaiden that was under polish. But all the Fire Emblem that has reclassing have been pretty good, honestly. Shadow Dragon reclassing via yeah, it was a little broken, but it was fresh and new to the series. Then maybe the worst is probably the worst is probably FE12 version because instead of expanding, they just nerfed the current FE11 version with and they made it so male centric that it kind of annoys me. That's why I hate Chris so much, because it's so male centric. The problem with the reclassing there is you can access classes, most classes as a female, and that sucks. Yeah, so but then Awakening with the second seals, with how sandboxy that game is, it really works. Then because of how support centric Conquest, Birthright, and Revelation is, reclassing via friendship and partner seals works. Then Free House with the exam system works, and Engage with the emblem system kind of works too. But anyways, let's not talk about reclassing anymore. Let's talk about Echoes and why I haven't mentioned like the best things of Echoes yet. Like Echoes is a remake of Gaiden, I know, but it kind of doesn't change what made Gaiden Gaiden, but then expands of getting Gaiden mechanics right. Like there is so much right with Echoes, like better dungeon crawling, better better grind, like leveling up, for example. Like it doesn't feel like a grind, it feels more like a natural projection. Like the level speed gain curve is much fair in Echoes. Town exploration, dungeon exploration is much better. Dealing with some kinds of enemies that were annoying in the original are much better. But at the same time, it does work with the same, like you can do the same stuff that you did on Gaiden. The only thing that you cannot do in Gaiden, yeah, that you can do in Gaiden, but you cannot do here, is auto critical hit on the final boss with Alm and Celica together. But still, that doesn't matter because it was just a niche way to kill the final boss. While Alm doesn't really need that much health to kill him to begin with. Like the final boss is not unkillable because of that. And you can still kill the final boss with Nosferatu, so that's amazing. Also, the combat arts are the best fucking addition in the series, and I'm kind of sad that they are gone in Engage. I mean, they are not 100% gone. Of course, they you have the rivals emblem in the DLC, but the combat arts are so great. I love combat arts. Which bring us to Fire Emblem Free Houses. Do I like Tree Houses? Yes. Do I want to play Tree Houses? Not really. I don't want to play Tree Houses anymore. I play it too much that that's the first Fire Emblem that ever burned me out. Like not even Awakening didn't burn me out, for example, and I did grind that game like 1,000 hours. But Free Houses does burn me out, and my thoughts about Free Houses are sour because I started with Golden Deer, and it's probably the worst. It's probably the worst way. Like if I knew that every single route is gonna be Silver Snow, but with a different final boss, I didn't like. If I knew that, I wouldn't play the way that I did play. But because I didn't know that, because I didn't want to spoil myself, I went from this order. I went Golden Deer, Azure Moon, Silver Snow because I missed the conversation with Eldergar, and then Crimson Flower. And why I say it's bittersweet because I was sobered out with free houses because I basically played the same route the 3 times, all like by like without playing any Fire Emblem game, and I played the same fucking route like with a different final boss. Of course, things were different because one route I did in New Game Plus, one route I did without recruiting any outside students to try to challenge myself, you know. But at the same time, I don't know. Like I really enjoy Golden Deer, and I couldn't view Azure Moon as the same way. It has a nice ending, but I think Azure Moon is kind of the weakest route, and also it's really easy compared to the other ones because the meter is so fucking broken. Um, yeah, back to back for what was exhausting. At least I end up in a good note because I end up with Crystal Flower. So finally something different. And not only did I finish with Crimson Flower, I my last time playing Free Houses wasn't even like a standard rose. Was playing the DLC, and the DLC of Free Houses is pretty great. Honestly, it's much better than Engage one because it's a self-contained campaign that you can do pretty much whenever. And if you want, if you had the urge to replay those maps, you can pretty much do it without worrying. I really think that it's a pretty decent DLC, although it has like some flaws too. But anyways, I think I need to give Free Houses another chance now that I haven't played it for 2 years. Like literally, the last time that I played Free Houses was around 2 years ago when the DLC came out. And now I think I can give it a more fair chance because Warriors, I only put it in Flowered by enjoyable because I think it's a pretty decent Fire Emblem story. But I'm sorry, Rami, I don't like Warriors type games. It's not my thing. And I think part of it is because I do have tendinitis, and it kind of sucks that I can't play those games without getting hand pain. Which brings us, yeah, that's why I played in Flower by Enjoyable and not like a terrible tier list because it does feel like a Fire Emblem sometimes. In the sense of there is a strategy on that game, and I kind of like it. But I don't care that much about the the system. Maybe I should get more into it, but personally, I think that I prefer how free houses handle it, and that's saying a lot because I don't like how free houses handle the grinding. I just hate bases. I don't know, like I'm so tired of getting to interact with a base that to get slightly better stats or to get some integral part of the gameplay. I don't know. I don't get. I hate the monastery. The monastery is one of the most impressive things of Fire Emblem Free Houses, but I hate it so much, especially after, yeah, like in the Academy era, it makes sense. But when the Academy era is over, I don't want the fucking monastery anymore. Give me a smaller camp and I will be happy. Yeah, I don't. I haven't played Fire Emblem Warriors One, so I don't know about that. But I will take your word for it. Which brings us to Engage. Should I be biased? And you know what? I will be biased. This is not Engage propaganda. This is genuinely how I feel now about Engage. now that I finish it and I'm playing it again, and I am 100% honest. This is probably one of my favorite Fire Emblems ever. Like, yeah, the story. Listen, I don't play Fire Emblem for the story that much, but I do appreciate a good story. That's true. That is true. But at the same time, I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. I do think that people are dog shitting in the story a little too much. Yeah, there is the typical stuff. There is the typical stuff. Like, why does King Morion just fucking kill itself, throwing to Hyacinth? Why do every single parent has to die while every single mom has to survive? Like, I don't know. Like, there are some things on the story, but I don't think the characters are that bad. There are honestly pretty decent touching moments with some of the characters, especially I think the most strong part is Alchrist, Ivy, and Hortensia. I mean, I mean that's the thing, that is subjective, because I really don't hate the designs. Like, I'm not joking. Like, not this is not even like the character bias that I have, because Alir was designed by Mika Picasso, the same person that designed Hakos Veils, one of my favorite VTubers. But I genuinely don't think that it looks that bad. Even think that it looks better than Free Houses in some ways. In some ways, not all the ways, but in some ways. And I really mean that, because Fire Emblem Free Houses feel like a Smash Bros. Brawl, while Engage feels like a Smash Bros. 4. And one thing that I will defend, like, we can talk about how boring Smash 4 era was, but the game does feel a little cherry, and a little like it looks nice to the eyes, and I do feel like it looks nice to my eyes how Engage handles things, like how the grid system, instead of being grids, are like these blue things that you can walk onto, how the emblems are designed. I don't know, the design philosophy works better for VTuber, where the focus is on one or two characters. I feel they are too loud for a large roster. Maybe, but counter argument for that, as a, I don't know, like, it does feel like the four kingdoms were designed to have their own identity, to represent different eras of Fire Emblem. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know why, like, Fire Firen Firene does feel like an Altia, like a Mart game, like an Awakening. Brodia feels like Elive. For some reason, it does have that Elive vibe. Lucia has that Jugral vibe for some reason. Like, and Sol does feel like the modern 3D era. The game, yeah, the game is awesome. Like, the game is fucking awesome. Like, how many things you can do to variate a playthrough is awesome. You can do like challenge ramp, or like, it's one of the most customizable games without need to grind. Like, you really don't need to grind that much. The only grinding part is more of an RNG manipulation, and I will probably deduct that part, that you can basically secure your S bond rings, if you do like a little of saves coming. But that's not necessary to beat the game at all. That's not necessary. And I think that another thing that I want to talk about Engage is that its maddening difficulty is the best hard mode we got ever since Fate Conquest, because the characters, like, are fixed. Like, the first time that you you have to beat maddening. If you want to beat maddening, the first time you have to deal with the fixed growth system. And what a brilliant system to balance the hardest difficulties, because you don't rely on getting a stat screwed. You just need to strategize to combat your stat crew units with the emblems and the tools that the games gave you. So the enemies can be properly scaled, like not be too difficult. Like there are not levels of Fire Emblem Fate, no, Fire Emblem Lunatic Plus, for example, when they are too difficult that only Frederick can kill them, but they are not too easy that they feel like Hollywood hard mode, for example. They do feel like they really balanced the game towards the tools, the weapons, and the characters that you get into, like from the time that you meet the chapter. Like that doesn't like you look Lucina there, so still can rank it lower than it. Yeah, and speaking of Lucina, that's another good thing about Engage. If you hate the cast, that's fine because some of them are still like following that formula that is going through the Fire Emblem franchise ever since Awakening. That we're getting anime troopy characters in the video game. Like there is the clumsy one, there is the one that likes to eat, there is the one that is cute, there is one that is cool, there is one that, yeah, I know that. I know that's not for everyone. I I know that is not for everyone, and obviously you're gonna find a character that you like. Like even in I can't like even in FE7, my least favorite games, I can admit that I do like some characters much more than a lot of the franchise. Like for example, I really like Lucius. I really like Renault. I really like Nino. But at the same time, um, one thing that Fire Emblem Engage does have for so over all Fire Emblem games is how much it did fan service right with the emblems. Even though the list is not perfect, I will admit that I will not put um, Lin over Hector, but at least they fixed that on the DLC. What they didn't fix was putting Camila over the other royals. But anyways, um, they do pander a little bit towards those older games, bringing things like, for example, um, Frasia. You have like the skills of no. Leaf is a bad example. Let's talk about more good example. Like for example, genealogy of the Holy War was pretty well represented, pretty damn well represented with Sigurd's emblem because it's all about movement, just like genealogy. Lucina is all about pair up and helping others. Corin, on the other hand, is more about a supportive unit, just like Corin is in Fates. Leaf, now I will talk about Leaf, is more about being adaptable and taking like the like being like not powerful but instead versatile, just like Fresia is versatile. I don't know how to explain this, but basically every single um, emblem is really well tailored towards the game that they originate. Like even simple things, like for example, Celica ring having the skill that reduces a little bit of your health every time you use a spell, just like in Gaiden, because in Gaiden, H spells cost HP. I mean, it does happen. I mean, it's not forever, but it does happen that you get figure a way. But anyways, I'm really kind of express why I do. like for example engage now looking at it like over some of those games. No, I really can. I just maybe it's because I'm in a playthrough bias, could be, but I really think that this is the most excited that I've been ever since. The last game that I had this excitement was Echoes, and Echoes is right here, so it kind of makes sense. But anyways, that's my thoughts. And now I honestly need to go because it have been 3 hours and my voice is hurting. My voice is hurting, to be honest. It has been a fun stream though, and I'm gonna thank you guys for even if it was a little different. Like I know, but still. Anyways, thank you so much for everyone who show up. Thanks so much for being here. It was fun. Yeah, that's what I want to hear because I really want to do more of this stuff too. Because I don't know, like just playing game, it's just I don't know. Like sometimes I just like to talk and it's fun to discuss stuff. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later, probably on Wednesday, to be honest. But anyways, next game is gonna be it's a surprise. I don't know. I don't know yet, but it's not gonna be a horror game. Horror game is coming on Tuesday, no, on Thursday. Anyways, bye bye, bye bye.